Laugh it off, say she was settling in. He'd nod, but his eyes would flick to her when she walked in, and she'd give him this quick, tight smile. I told myself it was nothing, brothers and wives get along, right? But it nagged me, a splinter I couldn't pull out. By the end of the first month, I was a wreck. I'd lie awake while she typed, the blue light of her phone casting shadows on the wall. I'd stop reaching for her, rejection stings less when you don't try. One night, I couldn't take it anymore. I waited till she fell asleep, her phone buzzing softly on the nightstand. I didn't touch it, snooping felt dirty, but the sound wouldn't stop. The next night, I heard her voice low, hushed, coming from the bathroom. I pressed my ear to the door, my heart pounding. Just wait, she whispered. My stomach dropped. Who was she talking to about me? I stepped back, the floor creaking under me. The whispering stopped, she came out a minute later, phone clutched tight, her face blank. Who are you talking to? I asked, keeping my voice steady. Work, she said, rushing past me. At midnight, I pressed her. She spun on me. I didn't, she said, her voice dropping. That was the moment I decided I wasn't letting this slide. I'd watch her figure out what she was hiding. I didn't know then how deep the lie went, how it had ripped my life apart, but I knew one thing, the woman I married wasn't who I thought she was, and I was damn sure going to find out why. A month into my marriage, I was done playing. Elena's cold shoulder had turned into a wall, and I was tired of crashing into it. Her my body, my choice line had gone from a sting to a slap, and I couldn't shake the feeling she was hiding something. I'd catch her staring at her phone, smirking at messages she kept away from me, or slipping out for errands that lasted hours. I'd ask where she'd been, and she'd toss me a vague answer before shutting down. I wasn't a jealous guy, not before her, but doubt had taken root, and it was growing fast. I decided to confront her. It was a Friday night, the house quiet except for the hum of the TV. I wasn't watching. She sat on the couch, legs tucked under her, texting like her life depended on it. I took a breath, steadied myself. Elena, we need to talk, I said, keeping my tone even. She didn't look up. About what? She muttered, thumbs still flying. About us. You're distant, you won't touch me. What's going on? She finally met my eye. I saw something flicker, annoyance, maybe guilt. Nothing's going on, she said sharp. I'm just not in the mood. You don't own me, Daniel. The words hit like a brick. I stood there, jaw tight, searching her face for a crack. I'm not trying to own you, I shot back. I'm trying to understand my wife. She rolled her eyes, grabbed her phone, and stormed out. The front door slammed. I didn't follow. Work was my escape, but even there, the unease followed me. My construction company was my pride, 10 years of sweat and late nights built from a single truck to a crew of 20. Mark ran projects for me, and he'd been acting strange lately. He'd swing by my office more than he needed to, leaning on the doorframe with that lazy grin of his. How's married life, big shot? He'd ask, too casual, too often. I'd shrug, say it was fine, but his questions kept drifting to Elena. Is she happy? Keeping you on your toes? He'd laugh, but his eyes lingered on my reaction. I started wondering why he cared so much. Then there was the day he asked about money. We were in the break room, grabbing coffee. Business still raking it in? He said, stirring sugar into his cup. Yeah, steady, I replied, watching him. He nodded, then added, you ever think about cashing out? You've got enough to coast. I frowned. Why would I? This is my life. He shrugged, smirked. Just saying, Elena might like a cushier setup. It was an odd comment, one that stuck with me. I brushed it off as Mark being Mark, nosy, a little jealous, maybe. He'd always been the kid who wanted what I had, ever since we were boys fighting over toys. I didn't see the warning signs. That night, Elena left her phone on the kitchen counter. She was in the shower, and the screen lit up with a text. I shouldn't have looked, I knew it, but curiosity won. I glanced over, the message was from M, just 2 words, all good. My pulse kicked up. M could be anyone, Michelle from her old job, her cousin Maria, but my gut screamed Mark. I didn't touch the phone, didn't scroll, I just stood there staring.